Hello, everybody. This is Vivian, and wow, Monday again. And it's been a very active day today. As here in Florida, some things opened back up, and not in the way they were, but they opened back up a bit, and so a lot more traffic on the road today. I had to go out and go to a doctor's appointment really early this morning, and I saw so much traffic on the road. It was insane. So, things are kind of going to semi-normal, I guess you could call it. But there's that. All right. So last night I didn't do much talking because the quote from last night was just so complete. I just felt like if I said anything else, it would just mess it up. Let me read that quote again for you. If your compassion does not include yourself, it is complete. It is incomplete. I'm sorry. What else can I say about that? Have compassion for yourself. All right. So tonight, where I didn't put a whole lot in the description down below because I just want to kind of talk about this topic because I just want to talk. All right, so I'm going to read the anecdote and then I'm going to just kind of ramble on like I normally do. Okay, so anyway, the title is Listen to the Wisdom of Others. Spend time in the company of those who challenge you to become more resilient, kind, and loving. Listen to the wisdom of others to expand your own. Especially listen to the wisdom of those who are different than you. They often have the most to teach you. Now, I want to kind of talk about that. What I've noticed is that a lot of people have this misguided misconception that wisdom can only come from one source or one age group or, one intelligence or whatever it is. But wisdom can come from anybody different than you, anybody the same as you. It can come from many places and many sources and many people. Now, if you notice maybe you noticed the picture that came up when I got on, but I put a picture of all the various people that we can gain knowledge from. And one of the many unknown, or maybe not unknown, but disregarded it by some, not a whole lot, but disregarded by some, is children. Children actually have a lot of wisdom in some of the things that they say because children are inherently honest until they start getting jaded by the world and all that kind of stuff. But children usually are typically very, very honest. Like my son, when he was little, he would, it was embarrassing as a parent, but we'd go to the mall and he'd say, "Oh, mommy, look at that man. He looks funny because he's got whatever." And you're like, and it wasn't that he was being malicious. He was being honest. But you know how they say out of the mouths of babes? And one lady, there was a lady crying in the mall. And my son was so cute. He didn't like to see people cry. So he goes up to the lady. He said, "Oh, what's the matter?" And she said, "Oh, nothing." He said, "Oh, yes, there's something." So even though we know we're grown-ups, we're kind of prone to say that whenever we're upset or something, somebody asks us what's the matter, and we'll say, "Nothing." But kids are like very wise when it comes to that. "Oh yeah, there's something. Otherwise, you wouldn't be crying." So whether they were happy tears or sad tears, there was something, right? We also tend to disregard the wisdom of teenagers or people younger than us sometimes. I can tell you from personal experience, just in the last few months, everybody I've gotten knowledge from, well, not everybody, but 80% of the people I've gotten knowledge and wisdom from have been younger than me. So we cannot discount people that are younger, people that are older, especially people that are older, because they've gained like a lot of knowledge and wisdom just simply from living life, right? Grandparents and parents and mentors and teachers. Oh my God, teachers. You know, teachers have the daunting task of taking care of our children during most of the day. Yeah, it was when school was in session, right? So their gathered knowledge about whatever the topic they teach, but their gathered knowledge about our own children sometimes can be helpful to the parents. Sometimes some parents don't listen to that because they feel, I know my child better than you. Well, I don't know. That spends an awful lot of time with your child. And what do you think they're doing with that child all day? Just teaching them stuff? No, they're learning the ins and outs of that child's thought process. How do they learn? The good, really good teachers. How do they learn and what motivates them and that sort of thing. So they would know more about that than you. And some people might disagree, but sometimes they do because they're with that child all day long, 5 days a week while you're at work. And then when you get home and you're tired and your child might come to you and talk to you, but that teacher has a lot of insight, let's say it that way, to give you about your child. And sometimes you just have to open up your heart and mind and listen, because it might help you have a better relationship with your child. It might help you to teach your child something because of something maybe that the teacher noticed that you haven't. And mentors are really good people to listen to because, they teach from a place of experience. They don't typically just start saying stuff off the top of their head. They're teaching from a place of experience. So for us to listen and gather that information, I'll tell you, like today, I was talking to a couple who were, basically mentoring me over the phone, and all I could think about, because it was a paid service, but all I could think about is, oh my God, I don't know if I can afford it, and totally missed some things that they were talking about. And then I had to kind of rewire my brain and say, you know what, leave the money back here. That'll work itself out. But listen to what they have to say. And when I did that, some nuggets, like writing stuff down. But that's the thing, is that sometimes we're so busy thinking of what we have to say about what somebody's saying, we miss a whole lot. We'll miss a whole lot of wisdom coming from that person simply because we were off in Never Never Land thinking of our next word or, what our response to what they're saying, even though sometimes what they're saying doesn't require a response. So we, and I'm talking to me too, just need to open up sometimes and really think about all the people and places where we can get wisdom. You know, if you go to church, you got your pastor, you got the elders of the church, you got all these people who have a lot more knowledge about your spiritual guidance. You know, these people have lived it. These people, you know, have been called to teach or preach or whatever, but they have a lot of wisdom that we need to open up our minds and listen to. If you're into religion, or if you're into spirituality, and you know, you have a well-rounded life if your personal and your play and your spiritual life is kind of well-rounded. So get knowledge from the people that have experience, the people that are just little ones who are just inherently un I guess, how do I say this? Um, they're untouched, I guess, by the jaded world. They're just honest. They're just typically honest. Little kids are just typically honest, and sometimes you have to listen closely to what they say because stuff just comes out of their mouths, and you're like, "Wow, that was pretty deep." Say that again, you know. Um, Even though they may not even know what it is they're saying, but sometimes that's what happens. You know, they just say what they honestly feel, and it comes out as something that you, oh my God, I didn't even realize that. So what I'm saying is just open up your heart and your mind to the fact that there are so many people that have wisdom and knowledge that you can listen. If you listen, it may help you become a better person. It may help you gain that knowledge that you were hoping for or wishing for or even trying to attain. It may help you become a better business person. It may help you become a better wife, a better husband, a better whatever. So there are nuggets of wisdom that you can gather from tons of people. You know, I have this list of quotes from all these various people, um, and they're very. You know, when I read them, I go, you know what? That makes a whole lot of sense. Okay, well, let me check. Let me gather that. You know, absorb that in. And so that all I'm telling you is that there's knowledge and there's wisdom. There's everywhere. You can decide what you want to listen to. You have the right to decide whether or not it fits you and your life. But what I'm saying is just be open to various people and forms of knowledge and wisdom coming to you. So, not saying I also put me on that list of on the picture. So, there, you know, I do have about 60 years of life, so I've learned a few things, and I'm still learning. And I think for all of us, as long as we're above ground, we're going to be learning. And just keep your mind open, keep that knowledge flowing in, listen to the people who have wisdom wherever that wisdom comes from. Okay? All right. So I hope you got something out of that. And I am going to be back tomorrow night. Last night I kind of uploaded my video because I had my daughter and son and a friend over for dinner. So I uploaded the video early. But anyway, hopefully you got something out of that as well, and out of tonight's little chat and in them. Please like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. But in the meantime, I wish you peace. I wish you love. And I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Again, please like and subscribe. And I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.